What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to part 2 of this replay here on Desert Oasis between myself, BlitzKrieg, and the Cheeser Tempo. I did manage to salvage that bunker there and am laying down some missile turrets at this time, so I will be fairly safe to any sort of void rays. Take a look at the army. It looks like all he has is one single void ray at this time. Still trying to chrono boost out workers. Income tab, I actually have an advantage at this point, so really just working off that income advantage, researching that stim pack. Should be researching combat shield actually as well, but not actually researching that at this time. Starting to pump out more marauders and marines. Looks like I am going to be coming up here and try to deal damage to this army. We do have a factory being laid down as well, and a factory already complete at this time, so it looks like being able to do a lot of damage right there. Looks like I am going to come in here and try and focus down this starport, however, so starport getting focused down. Still laying down some photon cannons, trying to buy time. He is stacking quite a bit of minerals. Really needs to get this gas saturated. Mining off the two guys, and here we go. A couple more void rays being chrono boosted out. Large number of marines, however, with stim, so should be able to deal with that perfectly fine. Still no combat shield on the way. Would really like to see that for myself, but I guess I am actually focusing a little bit on some other things. Meanwhile, taking this gold crystal expansion down here, but back over here in the base, looks like I am going to be going after a lot of these pylons, depowering all these units, stim packing up to try and focus down the void ray. Will the void ray go down? Void ray survives barely with 10 HP. Gonna be able to clean up these marauders at this time. A pylon does actually come warped in, and we do have a couple of more void rays, about 3 that are going to be up at this time. We do have one Viking being trained up, constantly producing marines at this time. Am I producing any siege tanks? No siege tanks yet. Command center still being trained up down here. No upgrades going on, so just pretty much just going at it. We do have one void ray coming down here. Looks like he is going to come over here and spot out this gold crystal high yield expansion, and actually I believe is going to deny this if I don't get anything actually down there quick enough. Viking just popping out. We do have some marines right here, but realizing that it is actually going to be too late. This void ray is charged up, so I did go ahead and cancel that off and call it a loss. So Viking moving out now, just trying to hunt out this void ray at the time being, but Reaper's moving out as well. Just going to go ahead and do a little scouting, try and peek up at this, make sure that he didn't try and come back at all down there. Still just training up. We do have a siege tank being trained up and siege tech coming out, so 2 siege tanks being trained up, Vikings being queued up, more marines and marauders being queued up, and still calling down those mules and calling down extra supplies when I do get supply locked, as my APM's actually focused quite on other places, because this is a really strange game, and I really want to win at this point. After being cheesed so hard, I just really want to stick it to this guy, and I know that I'm actually ahead at this time. So taking a look at the army, I do have a larger army and as well a larger income advantage. I am going to go ahead and be moving up here to try and do some damage. We do have 2 siege tanks with siege tech, marines and marauders with stim, going to be able to deal damage to these cannon front and basically deny this. Looks like void ray is going to be coming in and trying to deal damage. Meanwhile, we do have some Vikings in the air, going to be able to deal damage to those void rays, just continuously using these siege tanks to deal damage to the cannons, microing back these Vikings. Nice micro on those Vikings, stim packing up those marines, dealing damage to these void rays. One void ray goes down, second void ray getting focused down, third void ray down to 100 HP, getting focused down, and it goes down. So here we go. All of his units have been destroyed. Take a look at the army. We do have one more solo void ray here, and we do have some Vikings. Should be able to clean that up with that marine. Vikings dealing damage to that void ray, and looks like he is going to not win this matchup. You're just going to be able to stair step these tanks up, continuously deal damage to this front, stim pack up these marines, and that, I believe, is all she wrote. Void ray going to come in for one last ditch attempt, try and deal some damage, getting focused down by those Vikings, and as I said before, that is all she wrote. So yeah, trying to expand over here in the upper island expansion, realizing that his cheese tactics are not going to be working versus the master BlitzKrieg. And so don't ever give up, you guys. These cheesy strategies, just fight them out till the end. You never know what's going to happen. I really did really bad defending that cheese, honestly. I could have did much better, but I was really happy when I defended this out. I'm sure he could have done a lot of things a lot better as well, but It was kind of one of those kind of weird situations where you're not really sure exactly what to do because it's just so unfamiliar. I mean, every cheese is a little bit different nowadays, it seems. So yeah, I'm gonna come over here and scout this out with these Vikings and be able to deny this. Should be able to just take out this Warp Prism first. Warp Prism just getting focused down so quickly to those Vikings, and just going to be able to land this and clean up. So he has left the game. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, guys. Stay tuned for Call of StarCraft for much more content in the future. Thank you.